Hello, welcome to Sattva Restorative Yoga Therapy. Today's practice, we're going to focus on legs up the wall, and we'll use a little cushion or a blanket for underneath the hips. So if you have a cushion, bolster, pillow, and then also something for underneath your head, and we're going to find a wall nearby, and then we'll start by taking the bolster or pillow and placing it up next to the wall. And then just kind of measure out where your torso would be, and then the blanket or pillow underneath your head. And to get into this is a little bit tricky, especially if your bolster is a little bit high, to roll up onto that. So we're actually going to come into a little bit of a squat next to the bolster, and then let your hip just move right onto the bolster. Then we'll start to crawl down and thread this arm that's closest to the bolster underneath, and then roll the legs up the wall. And then you might need to hip walk as well. And so the hips are a little bit elevated, the shoulders are grounded, and the head and neck is supported. Then you can just rest your hands on the body or off to the side. When you come out, you'll just do the opposite. Roll the knees to one side, roll over to fetal position, and then press with your arms, unthread that arm, and come back up. All right, so let's try that together. Squatting down next to your bolster, kneeling, squatting, whatever works for you. And then you're going to get down to all fours, scoot the hip on, thread the arm under, and let the legs stretch up the wall. Scoot as close to the wall as possible and have your sacrum, your low back and hips supported by that pillow or bolster. And then just place your hands on your body or out to the side. Good, and then I'll just have you relax into position. Once you get supported there, you can start to let go, and I'll guide you through the practice. Good, so just relaxing now. Legs up the wall or Viparita Karani is one of the most beneficial postures, as we're reversing the flow of gravity through the body. So it can help with varicose veins, restless legs, pelvic floor health, low back health. If you want to be more balanced with the endocrine system, the way the hips are elevated and there's a little extra pressure through the back of the shoulders, keeping the chin tucked in, then you'll keep the bolster under your hips. If you want to just focus more on the hamstrings and spine, then you can just put the legs up the wall or on a chair like we've done in another video together. Good, so once you're comfortable and knowing the benefits of this posture as well, just rest into place. Bring your attention right here now. Let the body relax and be held by the shape of the pose, just allowing gravity and breath to do the work for you. Let's keep those deep inhales. Try to release any tension around the hips, the stomach. No need to hold yourself up. Just letting the arms and hands rest comfortably. And tracing your awareness through your body, over the feet, the toes, and the space between the toes. Relax. Relax the ankles and shins. Relax your knees and thighs. Relax your hips. Relaxing the low back and the low belly. And as that breath fills up the low belly, relaxing any tension through the pelvic floor, all the sex organs can relax as well. Remember, our restorative yoga therapy works on the organ level as well as structural. Just bathing your cells with oxygen as you focus your breath, exhaling completely and allowing that deep inhale to follow. Relax the mid-back and the stomach and all the digestive organs. Relax the chest, upper back, and all the organs of respiration. The heart. Relax your shoulders and arms, your elbows and forearms, all the way down to the back of the hands and the tips of the fingers. Let your face relax all the way to the crown of the head. And I just like to imagine healing waters flowing through the body. This is good for our lymphatic system that only moves when we're in an inversion or with movement. And just resting here for a few more minutes. Rejuvenating for the rest of your day or evening. And this posture can be held for up to 15 minutes if you're feeling good there. When thoughts come, just let them come and go, as if you were watching clouds take shape in the sky. And always just allowing what is to be, as long as you're in this safe space where you're practicing today. So even just noticing the sounds that fill your space and just receiving them, letting them come and go. No need to react or respond in this moment. You might feel that gentle pulse through the stomach or chest. Maybe more of you has settled in to meet the earth now that we've been here for a few minutes. Just taking a little retreat for yourself. When you're ready, you can always start to bend the knees. Just placing the feet on the wall. Begin to lengthen and deepen the breath. Just sliding those knees down towards your belly and then rolling off to the side. You can stay there for a moment as the blood pressure normalizes. And then turning your head to the floor. Use your strong arms to push yourself back up so that the head and neck come up last. Good. So this is the legs up the wall position of Viparita Karani. And I love to practice this during Vata time, which is that time between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. when our body starts to get that natural kind of slump during the day for many of us. So it can be a really good reset. Or if you're getting home from work, before just jumping into your evening activities, instead of napping, maybe just take 10 or 15 minutes with the legs up the wall. Thank you so much. I'm Vani with PranaYoga Insitute, and this has been Sattva Restore, your restorative yoga therapy break. Namaste, everybody.